Paul Doswell, 3-0 winning against Hadley, through to the next round of the FA Cup. What's your thoughts on the game?
Difficult first half. I've got to say, took one of Ian Baird's particular team talks to get the team going. And credit to them, because I thought that they ran their socks off first half against our side that was slow in its movement, slow in its passing, and looked like we thought it was going to be too easy a game. So, as I said, half time managed to get a few things over to them, and I thought second half the lads did very well, scored 3 goals. I think we hit the post and bar 3 times as well, and got the job done, which is always the most important thing. You know, you look at Enfield today going to Chichester and losing. So, you know, these things can happen. As like I said, they had a real go first half, and they were sat in deep. You know, you've seen England play against the minnows in international football and struggle to break teams down when they sit with 10 behind the ball. But what I was impressed with them is, whilst they did that, they actually broke with 2s and 3s, and at times, you know, like I said, they had 1 or 2 little glimpses in the first half where I was sat there starting to get a bit uneasy from about 35 to 45. And like I said, I think, you know, it's a credit to the two of us, Bairdy, in particular, that you can come in and change the feeling of the dressing room and explain in very simple English what needs to be done. And I thought the lads took that on board, and like I said, got in the end a fairly comfortable win.
We spoke in the week about how teams like Hadley will come to places like this and give it a go, and that was certainly the case today.
Massive credit to them, as I just said, to their manager and, you know, their players. I thought that they did themselves proud. I mean, obviously the fitness side of it caught up with them, and I think the 2 goals in the 53rd, 56th minute really knocked the stuff in terms of them knowing that they could get a result. But whilst it's 0-0 in football, and up to 53 minutes they were fighting for everything, and like I said, that wasn't an easy afternoon at the office.
How important was that second goal so quickly after that first?
Yeah, hugely important. I even said, you know, if we'd done it in the first half, once you get 2 up against opposition like Hadley, you know, they find it very, very difficult to keep going, and that's why we made the game so difficult for ourselves. Because I would say up to 45, because from the start of the second half onwards, you saw much better intent from us, and the lads obviously, you know, were aware that if they didn't get their act together fairly sharpish, things could go wrong here today, and you know, we didn't want to be on the end of that.
And now into the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. The competition really does start to spice up a little bit now.
Well, it's spiced up already in terms of the prize money. I mean, that's 25,000 that we've won for the club, and now it's more about you know, for the players. You know, can they get themselves into a first round qualifier, even a second round, and then even a third round? So, you know, they've won 5 games, Hadley, today to get here, and we've won 2 now. So another 3 wins and do what they've done would be fantastic. That would put us into the second round, wouldn't it? So lots of work to do, as ever. We look light on numbers today, I've got to say. You know, difficult with the amount of injuries that we've got. Missing Wes Fogden's energy in that midfield as well, I feel, massively. And, you know, losing Rory's a big blow for us as well. So I've got to say credit to the players. Again, they stepped up. Doesn't matter, you know, we can forget about the first 45 now, because they replicated a second half that got us through. So we'll draw a line under it, the first half, but, you know, I won't forget about it. It was it put me in a little bit of a heart palpitation for about from 30 to 45 minutes onwards.
Paul, thank you very much, and we'll speak to you again soon.
Cheers, Henry.